Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to answer one of the biggest question have been asked by me. Have been asked to me. Okay, in fact, I always ask also that whether we must learn computer science or not, right? So today everything is going to be answered, right? So I'm launching computer science for GATE preparation. Okay, so this launch is going to benefit million of people, okay, million of aspirants who would be going for GATE from computer science background or non-computer science background, both, right? So as you might have seen the title, okay, how to prepare for GATE in computer science, right? Uh, for CSE students as well as non-CSE, okay, if they belong from computer science, if they belong from electronics and communication, know, uh, electrical engineering, instrumentation, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, okay, chemical engineering, any branch you belong to, you can still appear in computer science gate, right? And you can make your career in computer science. Okay, late is better than never. You have to keep this in mind. And today's word is there is a hell lot of opportunity in the area of computer science. Okay, so yeah. So I hope my voice and everything is clear for today, right? So I'm going to launch computer science for GATE preparation. Okay. So today I'm going to talk about the syllabus of GATE computer science. Okay, and what should be the strategy. Okay, and I will also discuss about the weightage, right? Weightage of each subject. Okay, and we will also talk about the intersection part, right? Intersection of computer science syllabus with the electronics and communication syllabus, because as GATE has allowed us to sit for two paper combination, right? So as we belong from the we belong from the electronics and communication, so we can go for computer science, right? In fact, for computer science aspirant as well, this platform is going to be very beneficial because uh, you will be directly assisted to prepare for GATE, and I will try to make you ready for the GATE preparation, right? So the GATE preparation is completely a different game ball, okay, and there will be 10 sets of subject, right? And we have to talk about what are the prerequisite before you get started any computer science subject, right? So as you can see, this is the title here. I'm just going to launch the computer science GATE preparation. Okay, so I will be also sharing one new YouTube channel, but for the present I'm going to create lecture on this YouTube channel only, right? So this will be the one stop solution for GATE 2023 or 2024 in computer science. Okay, who wants to appear in GATE and who wants to make get an admission into IITs and ISC Bangalore and to pursue their master degree and to get big CTC in big companies such as Microsoft, Google, and Qualcomm, Intel, right? And there are various companies, right? Flipkart in India. Okay, so as a different roles, okay, as a software development engineer, or if you want to go for AI and machine learning engineer. Okay, so preparing for GATE in computer science would be birth, because when you will get into IITs and ISC, so there you will find the difference. Okay, okay, so this is what I wanted to, start. In fact, I wanted to launch way back, but it's the right time where I'm gonna launch. I'm going to launch this course, okay, complete course on GATE computer science, okay, for computer science students. So what is the need of going for computer science? As you are from electrical engineering, you are from electronics and communication engineering, right? You're from mechanical engineering, you are from civil engineering, right? Why you're going for computer science? What is the need of that, right? So during pandemic, you might have seen the surge of you know demand of more computer scientists rather than other engineering areas, right? So the dearth of job in other fields, other engineering is more, okay, but in computer science there is an abundance of job, right? And we have been getting misled, okay, by many mentor, many teachers, many professors in our college days. Okay, there was no coding environment, right? If we go back and check, you know 10 years or 8 years down, you know like in the year of 2012 or 13, 14, 15, right? So there was no computer science talk around us, right? We were from electronics and communication. We were from, like, we have been spending time with mechanical engineering, computer science, civil engineering, right? We have been exposed to the only the primary branch, okay, for which we can go for, yeah. But now after pandemic we realize that, we realize that, in fact you might be also realizing that the computer science is one of the great field where you can make your career, and you can make good amount of money, as well as you can make your life smarter, right? So this is the reason I'm going to launch computer science. Okay, so this launch for gate preparation is not only restricted to computer science engineering students, okay, it is also for electronics and communication, because there is a two paper combination for electronics and communication, so they can go for computer science gate. Okay, I will also discuss the pros of going for computer science. If you are from electronics and communication, if you're from electrical engineering, so what benefits you're going to get? Okay, if you are writing gate in computer science, right? Instrumentation, mechanical engineering, and civil engineering. You can add chemical engineering, and no matter mining engineering. Okay, if you are doing BTech in mining, okay, just let me write chemical, okay, mining, because I have seen many of my friends, they were from different field of engineering, but they have gone for computer science, and now they are they are working as a lead role in different sets of uh, product based companies, or you can say service based companies, right? So why I'm suggesting to go for gate examination is, if you will go for gate examination, so you might pursue your MTech from IITs. Your placement will be wonderful, right? You will get good package from there, and you will get a good start, right? And the exposure which you will be getting is amazing, right? But if you will go for any job via some consultancy, so your starting package might be less, and okay, you will not get a chance to get into some product based companies or top companies, right? It's and your because your basics are not good, right? Okay. So I will start discussing about computer science entire roadmap, okay, for gate 2023, and so on and so forth. But I want to just highlight one important quote which always fascinates me, and which always forced me to go for computer science. Okay, you can read this quote by founder of Apple, right? Everyone in this country, or in this world, you can say, not only the country, right? In this world should learn how to program, okay, because it teaches you how to think. It teaches you how to think. This is one of the favorite quote of mine, which always forced me to go for computer science, which always forced me to learn computer science. Okay, that's the reason I have come up with the solution, okay, for everyone, and I'm going to share my experience, and I will teach you complete subject of computer science now on this YouTube channel, right? So you can read this quote again, and you can paste this quote everywhere, right? You must keep in mind that everyone in this world should learn how to program, because it teaches how to think. Okay, so if you are able to write the program, if you're able to write the code, it means that you would be able to think properly and logically. Okay, if you don't have logical reasoning, you cannot write the code or programming, right? So this is one of the very important key factor. And as an engineer, you have to always go with coding plus mathematics. If you're not good at maths, open your eyes. Okay, Open your eyes. Before you start coding, okay, before you start learning any kind of programming language, be it Python or computers, be it C or C++ or any Java, right? But you should make sure that you're good at math. So revise complete math, okay? Some of the topics which are very, very important, such as sets, function, calculus, okay? Linear algebra, right? Probability and statistics, right? And permutation and combinations, right? So this quote you have to keep in mind always, right? Everyone in this world should learn how to program because it teaches how to think, right? In each lecture, I will be bringing some of the quote to inspire you, right? So that you could, yes. So everyone is familiar with Steve Jobs. So he is the founder of Apple, right? Okay. Which all the devices you are fascinated with, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and get into the word of computer science, right? So this is going to be the word of computer science, word of computer science, okay? And the gate examination only is the examination, okay, which test your general aptitudes, right? And in India, there is only one gateway. If you fail to crack JEE, okay, JEE mains or advanced, and if you fail to get into IITs, so GATE is the only gateway which help you to get into IIT. And there are many advantages. I have seen many people who were from electrical engineering, okay, they were in fact topper in GATE, and they went to become a computer scientist, right? They went for machine learning, they went for AI, because the buzz is around us, right? The hot topics you are hearing today, okay, is artificial intelligence, machine learning. So don't sit ideally at your home and think about that you're not getting a job, right? Unless you excel yourself in particular area where the job is abundant, okay, where there is a abundance of job, okay, there are many jobs around you, right? Unless you come in the market, you will not come to know, right, what is happening around you, okay? So these things are very important. So if you are from electronics and communication, if you are from electrical engineering, instrumentation, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, right? Or if you're from IT and computer science. In fact, I have seen most of the student, they study in tier 2, tier 3 colleges, right? And they are still not able to crack the jobs, right? In fact, in computer science, because they don't know about the basics of computer science, right? So going for GATE will force you to understand the basics of computer at least, right? Despite you will fail, but at least you will ramp up. Your knowledge will ramped up. Okay, will be ramped up. Okay. So let me directly jump into the official syllabus of computer science. Okay. So this is the computer science syllabus. So computer science and information technology. So you can say CS and IT. Okay, this syllabus. So I would always start with the mathematics, because mathematics is more important than everything. Okay, if you're good at maths, no topic in computer science syllabus will be tough to understand. Okay, understand. So engineering math is one of the very, very important you know topic, okay, subject, right, in computer science syllabus. So this is going to be the section 1. Okay, so you have to start with engineering mathematics, right? So what is the intersection, okay, of computer science, engineering maths, and the electronics and communication, or you can say other branch of engineering, right? Mathematics syllabus. So this, see, engineering math will be having two parts. You can see here, right? First part is discrete mathematics, right? So you have to learn discrete mathematics. So if you are from computer science background, if you're from computer science engineering background, right? So you have to learn DM, okay, discrete mathematics. Because in engineering mathematics, there will be two parts. One is discrete maths, where you will be learning about sets, relations. So you can see here set, what which you study in class ninth. Relation, which you study in 11th class. Function, okay, partial order and lattice. okay, monoids, groups, graphs, okay. In graphs you will be studying about connectivity, matching, coloring, there are many things, okay, counting, recurrence, relations, okay. So these recurrence, relation and everything will be helpful to understand when we will talk about algorithm, okay, data structure, right? So these recurrence, relations and everything, these are the prerequisite, okay, for the core subject of computer science, okay. So discrete mathematics is the first, okay, which must be exposed, okay, to you. So keep in mind that you have to start preparing for computer science with discrete mathematics first, okay. Then you have to go for linear algebra, right? Linear algebra is one of the very basic topic which is very essential for AI and machine learning, okay, or you can say deep learning, or if you want to play with the data, right? So this is very important, linear algebra, okay. In linear algebra there are various topics, so better you can take a look on electronics and communication mathematics syllabus, right? So you will find that there are topics like vector space, basis, function, basis, okay, dimensions, right? Null space, column space, row space, okay. But here they have mentioned only matrices, right? Determinants, system of linear equation, eigenvalues and eigenvectors, and LU decomposition, right? So they did not talk about vector space or anything, but the primary goal is to understand vector space, right? And you have to understand what is eigenvalues, okay, what is eigenvector. If there are many vectors, you can say the bunch of vectors. So how you're going to differentiate that? That is going to be the eigenvector, okay, among all. So these things you must know. Don't restrict yourself with the formula which your mentor or educator is teaching you, right? I'm going to bring everything. You can, in fact, follow my playlist on linear algebra on this YouTube channel, right? So I'm going to bring entire experience of mine since I graduated. I have been learning all these things, while my teaching, career. So I will be, bringing all those information. So the very first topic, in fact, let me tell you one real time story, right? People who are getting into ISC Bangalore for MTech in AI, and they are from non-CS background, right? So they are from electronics and communication or electrical engineering, right? So the very first subject they are exposed to data structure and algorithm or linear algebra, right? So so what difficulty they are facing is the discrete mathematics. So if you are planning to get into ISC or IIT, and if you want to go for AI, machine learning or computer science, purely computer science, okay, so you start learning discrete mathematics. It is far easier than your other topic in the maths, right? In fact, it is far easier than the calculus and function and everything, right? Because discrete mathematics demands logical thinking, okay. If you are good at logically, okay, if you are good at logical okay, if you are able to think logically, right? So yeah, so so you will find that recurrence, relations, generating functions, okay, combinatorics, okay, counting, okay, what is the principle of counting? So PNC, which you study in 11th 12th, right, for JE, you can revise those things, so you will be good at counting and everything, right? So discrete mathematics is very important. The very first topic, don't directly jump into any topic of computer science, any subject. Unless you finish discrete mathematics, don't touch any topic. Okay, this is one warning. I'm going to follow this for you. And then calculus is one of the another important topic for AI and machine learning, right? So where we will talk about limits, continuity, differentiability, okay, maxima and minima, mean value theorem and integration. Okay, and probability and statistics, where we will talk about random variables, uniform, different type of probability density functions such as uniform, normal, exponential, Poisson, binomial distribution, mean, median, mode, okay, center tendencies, right, and standard deviations, and we will talk about conditional probability and Bayes theorem. So all these topic you cover in 12th standard, and for EC students, This is one of the very important topic, right? So I think EC students are far better in random variable, okay, and dealing with the different kind of probability density function, because the topic, these topics are in computer communication system, right? You're not good at random variable, uniform density function, or Gaussian density function, or conditional probability and Bayes theorem and all, you cannot understand digital communication, right? So for EC, this is done. For EC only, they have to prepare discrete mathematics, and for computer science, all topics they have to prepare, right? But I would suggest to revise all the topics in computer science. So this is one subject. I will talk about the weightage of engineering mathematics at the end of the this session, right? So stay tuned, right? Okay. Let me go into computer science and information technology core subjects. Okay. So I'm going to start with the common part of electronics and computer science. Okay, this is also present in EC, right? And in fact present in E, in fact present in instrumentation, right? It is not present in mechanical engineering, but mechanical engineers are also exposed into digital logic when they study, I think, in basic electronics when they go for engineering in BTech first year. Okay, so Boolean algebra. In fact, they might have studied modern physics, right, for J or you know. So in modern physics, there is a electronic devices topic, right? So in electronic devices, you might have studied all these things like Boolean algebra, combinational and sequences circuits, right? Minimization, right? Number representation and computer arithmetic. After all, you are going for computer science, so you will have to understand computer arithmetics, okay, such as modulo and okay, fixed and floating points. We have to understand what is fixed and floating point, right? So this is boon for EC electrical and instrumentation. So you can see here, suppose engineering mathematics is asked for 10 marks, right? So 10 marks is done from this, and if suppose this is asked for 6 to 8 marks, right, digital logic, so easily you can score 16 marks, okay? So this is what the digital logic. So I will be starting digital logic as well. So first I will talk about engineering mathematics, right? Discrete maths, linear algebra, calculus, probability and stats, right? Then I will start digital logic. Okay, so that EC and electrical and instrumentation can feel comfortable while getting started their preparation in computer science. Otherwise they might think, oh my god, if I will directly start data structure and algorithm, right, or you can say any other subjects which I'm going to talk till, right, so they might get scared. But guys, keep in mind the quote of Steve Jobs. Okay, in this world everyone should learn how to program or how to code, okay, because it teaches you how to think. Understand? That is what you have to keep in mind. Yes. And the third subject which is given in computer science, okay, in fact you study in your semester, right? Computer science student I'm talking about, right? Or you can say ECE as well, or electrical engineering or instrumentation, right? So this is again the common subject, right? Computer organization and architecture. We will come to know what is the difference between computer organization and computer architecture, right? Where we will be talking about machine instructions, okay, addressing modes, ALU, arithmetic logic unit, data path and control unit, instructions, pipelining, okay, pipeline hazards, memory hierarchy. We will talk about cache, okay, cache memory, main memories, okay, secondary storage and IO interface, okay, where we will talk about interrupt and DMA. Okay, DMA, direct memory access, right? So this is again common, okay, an easy subject, right, for computer science as well as for ECE. In ECE also this topic is there, computer organization, right? So you will be benefited. So if you're going for EC plus computer science, so I think this course is for you, right? That's why I'm launching here, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah, and the next subject which I will be dealing with here is the programming and data structure. Right. So what I can say here is I will teach you the programming which will be enough to solve problem in the gate examination, and that will form a basis, right? That will form a basis. Remember, that is going to form a basis, right? So in computer science, we will study about C programming only, right? And we will, make our discussion revolving around in data structure using C programming. Okay, that will form a basis. So you can learn any other programming language such as Python. You know, Python is totally different than learning C or C++ or Java, right? In C, C++, Java, there are many common thing, but in Python, you can start learning Python today. Right? Okay, so I will be helping you to understand programming first, then data structure. And data structure is one of the very important. You can see any job description in computer science, in software industries. This plays an important role. Okay, they ask question from this only. They ask question from dynamic programming. You can say recursion, arrays, linked list, stack, queues, linked list, trees, binary search trees. Okay, heaps, graphs. Okay, so programming in C. Okay, this is going to be introduced by me. Okay, after completing COA and logic, digital logics. Okay, and engineering mathematics. Because we are preparing for gate, so we don't have to directly jump into these uh, programming and data structure, but I will be giving you some sneak peek of programming and data structure in between, right? So that will help you, because sometimes, in COA also, if anywhere any kind of code is written, that should not make you uncomfortable, right? Okay, so let's go to next subject, that is algorithm, right? Again, any company you talk about, you talk about Meta, or you can say Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, any company you talk about, right? Any company you talk about, they always what? They always ask question from algorithm. If you're going for machine learning, if you're going for AI, okay, because nowadays this is the hot topic, and entire you can make your career for next 30 to 35 year in this area, right? And you would be happy making the decision, right? What I'm going to do now, remember. So let me tell you, late is better than never. If you are not familiar with all these things, better late than never. You can start today itself, right? So in algorithm, okay, in computer science there are 10 subject only, including mathematics. So algorithm is one of the very important topic where we will talk about divide and conquer algorithms. Okay, then we will talk about this searching algorithms. Okay, sorting. Okay, hashing, asymptotic, and worst. So here we will talk about majorly about time complexity, right? Time complexity and space complexity as well, right? And I will take you through the real time examples always. Okay, I will take you through the real time examples, so you will always understand. I will tell you that, okay, so you might have seen this, so there sorting is being happening. Okay. Hashing is done, right? What is hashing? What is searching? Okay, what is asymptotic worst case time? What is space complexity? So we will talk about different kind of notations, right? Big O notations. Okay, so this is don't see. First of all, you need to remove all the fear and phobia learning computer science. It is one of the very rewarding branch of engineering, right? So we will talk about, see, divide and conquer. Okay, graph traversals. Okay, minimum spanning trees and shortest path and everything, right? You can see you might be using GPS. Okay, So when you want to go from point A to point B, right? So always you choose the shortest path, right? There are many paths, but you will choose always the shortest path. So these things are being done in the back end, right? So we will talk about that. Now we will talk about the theory of competition. It is also known as TOC, right? In TOC, regular expressions, finite automata, context-free grammar, pull-down automata, all these things we'll be talking. And we will be talking about Turing machine and these things, right? So this is also one of the very important topic in computer science. So TOC, okay, after this, after algorithm, after learning programming and data structure, we will talk about TOC. Then we will talk about CD, compiler design. CD, compiler design. So you can say TOC, compiler design, and next subject will be your CN, computer network. These are very easy subject, right? You can understand well. Okay, there is no coding involved, kind of okay. So lexical analysis, parsing, syntax, directed translation, runtime. Okay, we will talk about some grammar and everything, right? Data flow analysis, constant propagation, okay, liveness analysis, all these things. So this is one of the important subject again, compiler design. We will talk about betas at the end, don't worry. So operating system. So I have talked about TOC, then compiler design, then computer network after this, and then OS, or you can say operating system, right? So operating system, you guys are using different kind of operating system, right? Today you are using Windows 10, 11. Sometimes we use Linux, right? Which is open source, right? So we will be studying about some of the basic thing, right? Okay, operating systems and all, system calls, processes, threads, okay, inter-process communication, concurrency, synchronization, deadlock, okay, CPU and IO scheduling, memory management, virtual memories, and file system, right? Suppose you want to store some file inside the computer, okay. So you just what? You just make some folder, okay? You just make some folder and nothing else. You don't know what is happening behind everything, right? What's happening in the computer, right? You're just a user today, but after learning all these topics, you will not be the user, okay? You will be everything. So if you did not learn computer science in your BTech days because of less awareness, okay, in India there are many colleges where the students are less aware, okay. In fact, today in 21st century, okay, after pandemic as well, many students are facing a lot of difficulty understanding. In fact, they are not able to talk well, they are not able to communicate their problems to their seniors, to their professors. In fact, professors are not updated. I'm talking about tier 3, tier 2 colleges, okay. I'm not talking about IITs and NITs. In fact, some of the NITs are also, you know many professors are there, they are not good at par, okay, and they are not up excelling, I mean they are not upskilling themselves to help student better. They are just going behind the money, that's it, government money, that's it, right? Despite those, NITs have got national importance. So database, DBMS, you can say, database management. It is also one of the very important topic where we will talk about ER model, relational model, okay, relational algebra, tuple, calculus, SQL, integrity constant, okay. So all these things, file organization, indexing, P and B plus trees, transaction concurrency. So this is one of the very important topic, database management, right? So you can see here I have discussed about TOC, CD compiler design, OS, DBMS, and your last topic is computer network. So these topic will be also helpful to crack UPSC, ESE in T and telecommunication, right? If you're from electronics and communication, and if you're preparing for UPSC, okay, engineering services, okay, so there is a subject, okay, there is a subject, right? You need to prepare all these topic as well, because the question can be asked from computer network, can be asked from computer compiler design, can be asked from, okay. So if you will learn these things, it is not going to be in vain, right? Computer science is one of the very important thing, and you need to update yourself, okay. Don't sit and keep eating, sleeping, eating, okay, thinking about, okay, why I'm not getting a good job, why. uh, yes. Okay, so yes. So the last topic is the just computer network. Okay, computer network is one of the very important topics. So this is also important for you know for ESE, right? Uh, Electricity and the power cut happened in my flat. So you can see here, guys. The last subject is the computer network. Where in computer network we will talk about many things, right? We will be talking about many things. Yes, concept of layering, OSI, TCP, okay, all these things. So in data communication, you study all these things in computer science. I mean, you're from electronics and communication, right? So